Hi everyone, I'm Xiaomin from Susan's family. Today I'll teach you how to make the Retro Era series Yuncy. This best dress comes in multiple sizes with the same crocheting method, only the hook sizes and stitch patterns vary slightly. For all motifs, the final round has different stitches depending on the size. The crocheting method remains identical. For the swatch, we'll use the small size as an example. Other sizes are completed according to the chart. Other sizes are completed according to the chart. Completed according to the chart. Other sizes are completed according to the chart. The vest dress is divided into the skirt body, back and front body, the shoulder parts, the collar edge, the cuffs, and the hems. Here, both the skirt body and back and front body are made up of motifs joined together. First, crochet the corresponding motifs and join them. After completing them, pick up the corresponding areas to crochet the collar edge, cuffs, and hems. First, crochet and join the motifs for the skirt body. For convenience of explanation, I will explain in the order from bottom to top, left to right. The motifs of the first round are called motif 1. The motifs of the second round are called motif 2. Let's start crocheting motif 1 for the first round. Here, only the first motif is completed separately. The remaining motifs are worked and joined along the side while crocheting the last round. Next, let's learn the crocheting method for motif 1. Motif 1 uses the chain ring method to start. Crochet counterclockwise outward in rounds. Various stitch techniques are used, all marked in the pattern chart. I won't go through each example in detail. Now watch me demonstrate the specific crocheting method. Take the corresponding yarn. To make it easier for everyone to see clearly, I'll use cotton yarn for this demonstration. For specific color schemes and hook sizes, please refer to the detail page of our product and the paper instructions. First, let's start with the foundation chain. Crochet 8 chain stitches. Then pick up the first chain stitch loop. Crochet a slip stitch. This slip stitch doesn't count as one stitch. Gently tighten. This completes the starting chain. Begin the first round. This round requires a treble crochet 2 together in one puff stitch. We'll simply call it puff stitch from now on. The first puff stitch is special. First, chain 4 to begin. Then pick up the large space of the magic ring and crochet 1 treble crochet. Yarn over the hook twice. Insert the hook. Yarn over and draw through. There are 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Repeat 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. This completes 1 treble crochet. This special bobble stitch is completed. The stitch on the right side is the stitch of the treble crochet. It is also the stitch of this special bobble stitch. Next, work 2 chain spaces. Then crochet 1 bobble stitch. First, make 2 incomplete treble crochets. Yarn over the hook twice. Insert the hook. Crochet while weaving the yarn tail into the stitches. Yarn over and draw through. Yarn over again, and draw through the first 2 loops twice. Once, twice. Now there are 2 loops left on the hook. This is an incomplete treble crochet. Make another incomplete treble crochet. Finally, yarn over once, and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. This completes another bobble stitch. Work 2 chain spaces. Continue with 1 bobble stitch and 2 chain spaces. Work the corresponding number of bobble stitches according to the chart. Work 2 chain spaces between each pair of bobble stitches until the last bobble stitch. after completing the last bobble stitch. Make a half double crochet to join on the first special bobble stitch. The first round is now completed. Let's check. The clearer texture side is the right side. Keep the right side facing you when crocheting. Move on to crochet round 2. Chain 1 to begin. Work a single crochet into the entire half double crochet below. 5 chain spaces. Skip the bobble stitch. Work a single crochet into the chain space on the left side. 5 chain spaces. This round is all working single crochets into chain spaces. Work 5 chain spaces between them. Follow the pattern to crochet until the last single crochet. Completed. Work a double crochet into the first single crochet to join. The second round is complete. Continue to crochet the third round. Chain 1 to begin. Insert the hook into the large space below and work a single crochet. 5 chains. Work a single crochet into the large space on the left side. 10 chains. Work another single crochet into the same large space. Continue to work 5 chains. Repeat working a single crochet into the left chain space twice. Once. Twice. After completing, work 10 chains. Work a single crochet into the same space below. This round is about repeating the pattern. 2 groups of 5 chains and 1 group of 10 chains. Between each group of chains, work single crochets into the chain spaces of the previous round. Note: work the 2 single crochets corresponding to the 10 chains into the same chain space. Complete this round. Finish with 5 chains. Join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. This slip stitch doesn't count as one stitch, gently tighten. Round 3 is completed. Crochet round 4 next. Work 3 chains as the beginning chain for double crochet. The beginning chain for double crochet counts as 1 double crochet. Work a single crochet in the same stitch. Work a single crochet into the left chain space of the 5 chains. Next, work 5 double crochets into the large space of the left 10 chains. Three chains and 5 double crochets. We consider this as one large petal. Then work one single crochet into the adjacent chain space. On the left single crochet stitch, work 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and 2 double crochets. We consider these stitches as one small petal. Work one single crochet into the left chain space. After this, always work one large petal into the large space. Work single crochets into the next 2 chain spaces respectively. Work one small petal on the middle single crochet stitch. Complete this round according to the pattern or refer to the diagram. Until the last large petal. After completing, work one single crochet into the left chain space. Complete this small petal on the first single crochet, work 2 double crochets. Pick up the top of the beginning chain. Work one single crochet to connect. This is what round 4 looks like after completing. Continue to crochet round 5. Start with 3 chains as beginning chain. Then work 5 chains. Work 2 single crochets into the chain space at the top of the large petal on the left side. Work 3 chains between them. We consider these 2 single crochets and 3 chains as one corner. After completing, work 5 chains. Into the chain space in the middle of the small petal. Work 2 double crochets with 3 chains between them. After completing, work 5 chains. We consider this section of stitch pattern as one side. Continue to work one corner into the hole at the top of the large petal. 2 single crochets with 3 chains between them. Then crochet the edging, 5 chains. Into the hole of the small petal. Work 2 double crochets with 3 chains between them. Then work 5 chains. This completes another corner and one side. Continue following the pattern to finish this round. After the last corner is completed, work 5 chains. Work 1 double crochet on the small petal, 3 chains. Hook into the top of the beginning chain, and work a slip stitch. Pull tight. The 5th round is completed. Continue to the 6th round. First, hook into the chain space on the left side, and work a slip stitch. Do not pull tight on this slip stitch, then work 2 chains as beginning chains. As the turning chains for the half double crochet, the turning chains for the half double crochet count as 1 half double crochet. Work 2 half double crochets in the same chain space. One chain. Work 1 corner in the corner chain space. Work 3 half double crochets. Consider the 3 half double crochets as one group, then work 3 chains. Work another group of half double crochets. Continue working in the chain spaces along the edge. Work 1 group of half double crochets in each chain space. Work 1 chain between each group of half double crochets. Work 1 chain space between the edge and the corner. Work the corner in the corner chain space. That is, work 2 groups of half double crochets. Work 3 chain spaces between them. Complete this round according to the pattern chart. Join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pull tight. The 6th round is completed. This completes the motif. Secure the yarn tail. Chain 1, cut the yarn. Then hide the yarn tail to the wrong side of the fabric. You can weave it back and forth a few times. Finally, trim off the excess yarn tail. This completes the first motif. Starting from the second motif, work and join as you go on the outermost round. For the first 5 rounds of the second motif, work exactly the same as the first motif. Refer to the previous demonstration or pattern chart. Complete the first 5 rounds on your own. Complete round 6. On this round, some sections require working and joining as you go. First, make 1 slip stitch in the left chain space. Then chain 2 to begin. Work 2 half double crochets in the same space. Chain 1. Continue following the method for motif 1. Complete 1 corner and 1 side. After completing, work one corner. First work 3 half double crochets. Chain 1. Next, join the pieces. Take motif 1. Right side facing. Pick up any corner and join with a slip stitch. After completing, chain 1. Finish this corner of the second motif 1. Work 3 half double crochets. This completes the corner crocheting and joins the pieces together. Continue crocheting and joining the edges. First, pick up the first motif. Join with a slip stitch into the chain space on the edge. Return to the second motif 1, and work 3 half double crochets. Then join again. Pick up the chain space and work a slip stitch. Back to the second motif 1. Join again. All joins here are made by picking up chain spaces. Work slip stitches to join. This completes the connection of one side. Next, move to the corner position. Work 3 half double crochets into the corner space. Chain 1. Pick up the corner space of motif 1, and work a slip stitch to join. Chain 1 again. Complete this corner. Now 2 motifs are connected at 2 corners and one side. The remaining part below does not need to be joined. Follow the crocheting method of motif 1. Crochet the corresponding sides and corners. Finish with a slip stitch on the beginning chain. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. This completes the second motif 1, connected to the first motif 1 at 2 corners and one side. Crochet and join the third motif 1 downward, using the exact same method as the second motif 1. For the first 5 rounds, refer to previous methods, or follow the pattern chart to complete it. On the 6th round, crochet up to before the second corner. The swatch here is already completed. Continue downward to connect with the second motif 1. Here you need to connect this sides, 2 corners and 1 side. The joining method is the same as before. All connections are made by picking up chain spaces and joining with slip stitches. First crochet and join the first corner. After completing, continue downward to crochet and join the side. Then continue downward to crochet and join the next corner. This connects another 2 corners and 1 side. Downward connection is not needed. Refer to the previous demonstration and pattern chart for crocheting. Finish with a slip stitch on the beginning chain, and cut the yarn. Hide the yarn tail on the wrong side. This completes the third motif. For the remaining motifs in this round, follow the same method as the first 2 motifs. The last motif 1 needs to connect not only with the adjacent motif, but also with the first motif 1. Following the crochet sequence, first connect with the adjacent motif. On this sides 2 corners and 1 side. After that, the 2 sides and 1 corner below don't need to be connected. Crochet accordingly. Connect the 2 corners and 1 side on the right with the first motif 1. The joining method is the same. Refer to the chart to complete. The motifs will form a circle. This completes the explanation for the first round of motifs. Next, we'll explain the second round of motifs. That is, motif 2. First, crochet 1 motif. The bottom of the last round of this motif needs to be connected. Then continue crocheting and joining the remaining motif 2s. First, explain motif 2. The motif still uses the chain ring method, crocheting outward counterclockwise. Crochet motif 2 downward. Start with a chain ring. Begin the first round. Chain 3 as beginning chain. Then insert the hook into the large space of the magic ring to make a double crochet. Crochet while weaving the yarn tail into stitches. Complete the corresponding number of double crochets according to the chart. After completion, check the total stitches for this round. Finally, finish with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. This completes the first round. Next, crochet the second round. First, chain 3 as beginning chain, then work 2 chains as intervals. Skip 1 double crochet stitch below. Work a double crochet in the next stitch. Two chains as intervals. Skip 1 stitch below. Work a double crochet. Two chains as intervals. This round is skip 1 stitch below. Work a double crochet. Work 2 chains as intervals between double crochets. Continue crocheting following this method. Join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pull tight. This completes the second round. Continue to crochet the third round. First, pick up the chain space on the left side. Make 1 slip stitch as transition. Do not pull tight on this slip stitch. Chain 3 to begin. Work 4 double crochets in the same large space. One chain interval. Skip the double crochet stitch below. Work 5 double crochets in the large space on the left side. One chain interval. After this, work 5 double crochets in each large space, with 1 chain interval between them. Follow the pattern to complete this round. After completing the last 5 double crochets, pick up the beginning chain, and work 1 single crochet to connect. Round 3 is now completed. Move on to crochet round 4. Start with 1 chain to begin. Work 1 single crochet in the chain space below. 5 chains. Pick up the left chain space and work 1 single crochet. 5 chains. This round consists of working 1 single crochet in each chain space, separated by 5 chains. Complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Pull tight. Round 4 is completed. Continue to crochet round 5. Work 2 DC3 together in 1, shortened as bobble stitch. Later, between each bobble stitch, work 3 chains as interval. First, pick up the large space on the left side, and work 1 slip stitch as transition. Next, work the first special bobble stitch, 3 chains. Then work 2 incomplete double crochets. Yarn over the hook once. Insert the hook. Yarn over and draw through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again. Pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. This is an incomplete double crochet. Work another incomplete double crochet. Finally, yarn over once, pull through all loops on the hook. The special bobble stitch is done. Work 3 chains between them, then work another bobble stitch in the same large space. First work 3 incomplete double crochets. Finally, yarn over once, pull through all loops. Another bobble stitch is completed. 3 chains between them. Work 2 bobble stitches in the large space on the left side. Work 3 chains between them. Continue downward according to the pattern or refer to the diagram. Finish this round until the last bobble stitch. After completing it, work 1 chain. Make a half double crochet to join on the first bobble stitch. This is what it looks like after finishing the 5th round. Continue downward to crochet the 6th round. Chain as beginning chain. Work a single crochet in the same space. Chain 5. Work a single crochet in the large space on the left side. Then work 5 chains between them. Work a single crochet in each large space, with 5 chains between them. Complete it on your own until the last single crochet. At this position, work 2 chains. Insert the hook into the first single crochet and work a double crochet to join. The 6th round is done. Continue downward to crochet the 7th round. Work 2 half double crochets in the same space. One chain. Work a group of half double crochets in the large space on the left side. That is, work 3 half double crochets. Then work 1 chain. Work another group of half double crochets in the large space on the left side. Repeat the group and 1 chain twice. Once. Twice. We consider these 3 groups of half double crochets and chains as one edge. Work a corner in the large space on the left side. That is, work 2 groups of half double crochets with 3 chains between them. This completes 1 edge and 1 corner. Work another edge using the same method. After completing it, work the second corner. Here we need to join with the first round motif. The joining method is the same as before. First, pick up the large space, and work 3 half double crochets and 1 chain. Then take out the first round motif. Place the motif with the right side facing up, pick any corner directly above motif 1. Join it. Pick up the chain space, and work a slip stitch. Joining is complete. Work a chain, return to motif 2. Pick the same space and work 3 half double crochets. This completes one corner and the joining. Crochet and join along the side. Use the same method as before for the edge. At the corner position, pick the joining spot between the two motifs and join. Continue crocheting and joining the edge and corners using the previous method. This connects motif 2 to the previous round's motif 1. No connection needed afterward. Refer to the diagram to finish the remaining 2 sides and 1 corner. Finally, complete the starting corner. Work 1 group of half double crochets and 3 chains. Join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pull tight. Cut the yarn. Hide the yarn tail on the wrong side. This completes the first motif 2. Continue crocheting and joining the remaining motif 2s. For these motif 2s, the first 6 rounds can be worked the same as the first motif 2. After completing them, work the 7th round. The left side of this motif needs to join with the first motif 2. The bottom sides need to connect with the first round motifs. First, refer to the diagram and crochet up to the spot before the first corner. The sample swatch here is already done. Crochet the corner downward while joining with the top right corner of the first motif too. Continue crocheting and joining the edge downward. At the next corner position, this needs to join with two motifs corners simultaneously. The method is the same as before. Pick up the connection point of two corners and crochet slip stitches to join. Continue crocheting and connect one side with the first round motifs. After completing, connect downward with two motifs corners simultaneously. Continue downward following the previous demonstration or refer to the diagram. Complete the remaining one side and one corner. After finishing, no connection is needed downward. Crochet accordingly. Finally, complete the starting corner. Join with a slip stitch on the beginning chain. Pull tight and cut the yarn. This completes the second motif too. For the remaining motif 2s, crochet and join following this motif's method. The last motif 2 needs to connect with the previous motif 2 and the motif below. Also connect with the first motif, continue downward following previous demonstration or refer to the diagram. Complete crocheting and joining the remaining motif 2s, this finishes round 2 motifs. The skirt body below repeats alternating crocheting of round 1 and round 2 motifs. Crochet and join in the same way as before. The final round of the skirt body adds new motifs, specifically motif 3, located under the armhole. Motif 3s are connected using motif 1. Refer to previous demonstrations or the diagram to complete the skirt body section on your own. Up to the round before the final skirt round, the first 2 rounds of motif 3 and motif 1 are worked identically. The swatch here is already completed. Move on to round 3. Chain 1 to begin. Work a single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 5. Work 1 single crochet in the left side chain space. Chain 5. Work 2 single crochets in the adjacent chain space. Chain 10 between them. Follow this technique afterward. Repeat 4 more times. After completing, work 1 single crochet in the 5 chain space. Repeat twice. Once done, chain 3. Starting from the second chain from the hook, work 2 single crochets correspondingly. Finish with a slip stitch in the first single crochet of this round. Pull tight. The third round is complete. Work row 4 downward. Carry the yarn across before crocheting. Enlarge the loop. Thread the workpiece through the loop. Pull tight. Attach yarn into the first single crochet stitch on the right side. Draw the yarn through. Pay attention, don't pull the carrying yarn too tight. Keep it level with the fabric. Carrying the yarn across is done. Work 3 chains next. Insert into the chain space on the left side, and work 1 single crochet. After that, follow the same technique as motif 1's 4th round. Work small petals on the single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 chain and 2 double crochets. Work 1 single crochet into the left chain space. Work a large petal into the adjacent large chain space. That is, work 5 double crochets, 3 chains and 5 double crochets. Work 1 single crochet into the left chain space again. Everyone follow the pattern chart according to the pattern until the last small petal. After completing the last small petal, work 1 single crochet into the left chain space. Then pick up the remaining half of the chain stitch on the left edge. Work 1 double crochet. This completes row 4. Continue to row 5. Work 2 chains. Then turn the work counterclockwise. Pick up the space in the middle of the small petal. Work a slip stitch, not tightened. 3 chains. Work 1 single crochet on the third double crochet of the large petal. Two chains, work 2 single crochets into the top space of the large petal. Work 3 chains between them. Then work 5 chains. Work 2 double crochets into the top space of the small petal, work 3 chains between them. Work 5 chains. Work 2 single crochets into the space of the large petal, work 3 chains between them. The following crochet method is identical to round 5 of motif 1. Please refer to the previous demonstration or pattern chart to complete until the last large petal position. After completing, work 2 chains. Work a single crochet on the middle double crochet on the left side. 3 chains. Pick up the small petal space, work a slip stitch to conclude this row. Pull tight, cut the yarn and weave in ends. This completes row 5. Turn the motif with the right side facing up, attach yarn to the single crochet at the top of the left large petal. Begin row 6. This row requires crocheting and joining simultaneously with the skirt body motif. Work 3 chains first. Work 3 half double crochets into the space on the left. Continue downward following the same technique as round 6 of motif 1 for sides and corners. Complete one side first. Next, crochet and join these 3 corners simultaneously. And 2 sides. Once connected. The right side does not need to be joined. Refer to the previous demonstration or pattern chart to complete crocheting. After completing, work 3 half double crochets into the space on the left. 1 chain. Pick up the left single crochet stitch and work 1 half double crochet. Cut the yarn. Weave in ends. Row 6 of motif 3 is complete. This concludes motif 3. Continue following the chart to complete the remaining motif 1 and motif 3 in this round. Up to this point, the entire skirt body section is complete. Next, work on the bust section. The front and back bust sections use identical crochet methods. Here, new motifs appear: motif 4, motif 5, and motif 6. Crochet them from left to right and connect them with motif 1 from the last round of the skirt body. The crochet method for motif 4 and motif 6 is almost the same as motif 2, only the final round differs slightly. Next, work on motif 4. Follow the chart to complete the first 6 rounds of motif 4. The sample here is already completed. Next, work on the 7th round. Chain 2 to begin. Work 2 half double crochets in the same space. Then follow motif 2's crochet method to complete one side, which means work 3 half double crochets in a chain space. Work 3 half double crochets in the large space. Repeat 3 times. After completing, on the left side space, work 3 half double crochets, 1 chain, and 3 single crochets. Treat the stitches in this space as a corner. Next, crochet the edging, work 1 chain, work 1 single crochet in the left side space, and work 2 half double crochets. Next, work 3 half double crochets in each of the 2 left side spaces. Work 1 chain between them. After completing, work the second corner. Starting from here, the crochet method is identical to motif 2. And crochet while joining to the last round of the skirt body. Starting from the corner directly above on motif 1 to the right of any motif 3, connect them in sequence using the same joining method as the skirt body motifs. Refer to the diagram to complete. That concludes motif 4. Next, work motif 5, which starts with a chain ring method. Then crochet back and forth. First, start with a chain ring. Then work 3 beginning chains. Next, work 13 double crochets. Complete the first row. Then work the second row. Work 3 beginning chains. The beginning chain corresponds to the double crochet below. Next, work 2 chains. Turn the work counterclockwise. Skip 1 stitch on the left side. Work a double crochet in the next stitch. Two chains. Continue skipping 1 stitch and working 1 double crochet downward, with 2 chains between each. Follow the pattern to complete this row. Finally, skip 1 stitch and work 1 double crochet. Work 1 double crochet on the beginning chain. The second row is now completed. Next, work the third row, 3 beginning chains. Turn the work. Work 1 double crochet on the left stitch. 1 chain. Downward, follow the same technique as motif 2, work 5 double crochets in the chain space. 1 chain space between them. Refer to the diagram and crochet until before the last chain space. At this position, work 4 double crochets in the last chain space. Hook into the top of the beginning chain, and work 1 double crochet. The third row is completed. Continue to crochet the fourth row, 1 beginning chain. Turn the work. Work 1 single crochet on the double crochet at the edge. Then follow the same crochet method as motif 2. Work single crochets in the chain spaces. 5 chain spaces between them. Complete this row according to the pattern, until the last chain space. Finish with 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet on the beginning chain. The fourth row is completed. Continue to crochet the fifth row, 2 chains. Turn the work. Work 1 double crochet on the single crochet at the edge. 3 chains, then follow the 5th round of motif 2. Complete this row until before the last large space. Here we are. Work 1 bobble stitch in the last large space. Three chains. On the single crochet at the edge, work 1 DC2 puff. First, make 2 incomplete double crochets, then yarn over once to pull through all 3 loops on the hook. This is the DC2 puff. With this, the 5th row is completed. Continue to the 6th row. First, chain 5. Turn the work. Work single crochets in each space, with 5 chains between them. Refer to the diagram to complete this row until the last chain space. Finally, chain 2. Work 1 double crochet on the left side. The 6th row is complete. Move on to the 7th row. Chain 2 and turn the work. Then join with the corner and side of motif 4 on the right side. Connect underneath with the skirt body motif piece. Continue crocheting and joining according to the diagram until the last corner is joined. Finally, work 1/2 double crochet in the beginning chain. Finish this row. Then break the yarn and weave in ends. The 7th row is complete, and motif 5 is done. Refer to the previous demonstration or pattern chart to complete and join motif 5 on the right side. Motif 6 uses the same technique as motif 2, except the stitch pattern changes at the second to last corner of the final round. The stitch technique here matches motif 4's first corner. Crochet and join according to the diagram. Motif 6 is complete up to this point. The back and front body is now complete. Next, work on the shoulder parts, which are motifs attached to both sides of the back and front body. Work back and forth in rows. Start with the left shoulder part. Left, right here refers to the fabric's orientation. I'll demonstrate using this swatch. First, join yarn in the chain space at motif 5's corner. Work 3 chains. Work into the edge while maintaining tension, then pick up chain spaces along motif 4's edge. Work 2 half double crochets and 1 double crochet. Chain 1. Then work 3 double crochets into each edge space, separated by 1 chain. At the corner position, in the same space, work 3 double crochets, 3 chains and 3 double crochets. Then work 1 chain. Work 3 double crochets and 1 chain into the edge chain space. Repeat 2 times. When completed, work 2 double crochets into the left side space. Then in the same hole, make a double crochet decrease with the first half double crochet of the left corner. First, pick up the incomplete double crochets at these 2 spots. Finally, yarn over once, and pull through all loops on the hook. 1 double crochet decrease is completed. Next, work the second round. No new stitch techniques are used here. Please refer to the chart and finish the corner position first. When you get here, work 1 chain. Work 3 double crochets into each of the next 2 chain spaces, with 1 chain space between them. After completing, work 2 chains. Work 1 half double crochet and 1 single crochet into the chain space on the left side. 3 chains. Pick up the hole on the left side and work 1 slip stitch. Pull tight. The second round is completed. Next, work the third round. Turn the work. First, work the corresponding number of slip stitches without tightening. Transition to the second chain space. Then work 3 chains. Work 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet into the left side chain space. 2 chains. Continue crocheting along the edges and corners following the method. Into the left side chain space and the double crochet on the edge. Work a double crochet decrease. This is what the third round looks like when completed. The following rounds don't introduce new stitch techniques. Just refer to the diagram to complete them. That concludes the explanation for the left shoulder part. The right shoulder part uses a new stitch technique. Double crochet 3 stitches together. I'll demonstrate the crocheting method using a swatch. You can learn the stitch technique first, then refer to the diagram for crocheting. First, pick up the corresponding stitches to work 3 incomplete double crochets. Finally, yarn over once, and pull through all loops on the hook. This is double crochet 3 stitches together. Refer to the previous demonstration, or follow the diagram to finish the right shoulder part. That concludes the explanation for the right shoulder part up to this point. The crocheting method for the other shoulder part is identical to this one. Just when working the last row, you need to join while crocheting with the completed shoulder part. I'll demonstrate the method using this swatch. First work 3 chains. Then work 1 incomplete double crochet in the left chain space. Next, make the connection. Insert the hook into the stitch where the decrease was made on the edge. Yarn over once, and pull through all loops on the hook. This completes 1 connection. Work 2 double crochets. One chain. Pick up the large space at the corner, and join with a slip stitch. 1 chain. Then work 2 double crochets. Work a double crochet decrease while joining. First work 2 incomplete double crochets. Insert the hook into the stitch on the edge to join. Yarn over once, and pull through all loops on the hook. This completes the shoulder part connection. Once done, cut the yarn and weave in the ends. Complete the other side of the shoulder part on your own. That's all for the shoulder part crocheting and joining. Next, crochet the collar edge. Crochet in rounds along the front and back neck openings. No new stitch techniques are used. Start with the first round. I'll demonstrate using a finished product here. This round consists entirely of single crochets, separated by 3 chain stitches. Begin crocheting by joining yarn at the right side shoulder part. When encountering a beginning chain, pick up the beginning chain. When encountering a double crochet, pick up the entire double crochet post to crochet. Complete the first round according to the diagram. After finishing, crochet the second round, which is worked into the chain spaces of the previous round. Repeat alternately, 1 single crochet and 7 double crochets. That completes the explanation for crocheting the collar edge. Next, crochet the cuffs. The technique is identical to the collar edge. Crochet in rounds along the armhole position for a more curvy sleeve edge appearance. The first round is at the connection point between the dress body and the chest piece. Work half double crochets and double crochets. Work single crochets in the remaining positions, with 3 chain stitches between them. Specific positions are marked in the diagram. The second round follows the same technique as the second round of the collar edge. Repeat alternately, 1 single crochet and 7 double crochets. Complete according to the diagram. That completes the explanation for the cuffs. Finally, crochet the hem. Turn the fabric with the neckline facing down. The first round with motifs facing up. Start crocheting by joining yarn at the side motif. Join yarn on the half double crochet at the corner. Chain 1 to begin. Work a single crochet in the same position. Work a single crochet on the left stitch. Then skip 3 stitches. That is, work 7 double crochets on the middle stitch of the next group of half double crochets. Skip 3 stitches again. Work a single crochet on the middle stitch of the next group of half double crochets. Continue working 7 double crochets on the middle stitch of the next group of half double crochets. After completing, reach the corner position. First work a single crochet on the middle stitch. Work 8 double crochets in the corner space, and work a picot by chaining 3 on the 4th double crochet, later referred to as picot. First work 4 double crochets. Then work 3 chains. Pick up the front loop of the double crochet below and the left side thread. Work a slip stitch. This is the picot made with 3 chains. Work 4 more double crochets in the same space. Continue down, working on the middle stitch of each group of half double crochets. Repeat alternately. Work 1 single crochet and 7 double crochets. Complete this edge. After completing, on the last 2 stitches of the 3 half double crochets at the corner, work single crochets respectively. Now reaching the connection point of 2 motif corners. Pick up the corner spaces and work single crochet decreases. First, work an incomplete single crochet. Insert the hook, yarn over and draw through. This is an incomplete single crochet. Work another incomplete single crochet. Finally, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. The single crochet decrease is done. Next, follow the same crochet method as before. On the 2 half double crochets on both sides of the motif, work single crochets evenly. Then on the middle stitch of each group of half double crochets. Repeat alternately, work 7 double crochets and 1 single crochet. Work 8 double crochets into the large space at the corner, and make a picot on the 4th double crochet. At the connection point between 2 motif corners, pick up the large spaces of both motif corners, and work a single crochet decrease. Everyone, refer to the diagram and complete this round. The hem explanation is finished. Up to this point, the crocheting method for this vest dress is complete. If during the crocheting process, there are still unclear parts, don't hesitate to join our Facebook group to get supports. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.